Welcome back everyone to another Penguin Z Plays On video, and yes, I have just finished Thunderbolts, and this is my spoiler for your review. This movie is amazing. I've just seen 3 movies back to back to back, 3 weekends in a row, back to back to back, which are all amazing. First it was Sinners, an amazing movie. Then Star Wars Episode 3, an amazing movie. And now Thunderbolts, which is an amazing movie. This is a spoiler for your review. If you couldn't tell already, let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about is the characters, because each character gets their time to shine, especially Taskmaster. 100%. I'm not lying. 100%. Florence Pugh as Yelena is a character which is my favorite now. My favorite character that's been introduced since Endgame. Yelena is now my favorite character to be introduced because each scene that she's in, because she's the main character, of course, she just takes the show, okay? There's times in movies where, even Captain America, okay? Captain America Brave New World, the movie was good, but there was times where Captain America was on screen and half the time bro's not even like what I'm paying attention to. But each scene Yelena's on, you just pay attention and you're like, this is good. Then you have like a different personality of each character, and that's what I like. Florence Pugh is the main character, the character that's like basically me in real life. Then you have the Red Guardian, which is the comedian. I'm not lying that every single scene that you're gonna see the Red Guardian in this movie, he will make you laugh. I've laughed so many times in this movie, and it was mostly towards Red Guardian. He's just such a funny character. Then you have Bob, which is also a funny character, but also an emotional character, a deep-hearted character where you care for him and then you don't care for him. And then you have U.S. Agent, where he is the definition of a loser, but you still care for him. Ghost is a character I really enjoyed, and I think she should have had more screen time because she had a good amount of screen time, and she did good with her screen time. It's just, there's scenes in this movie where I wish we got to see her point of view. The story in this movie, okay? All 3 acts were so good. If I can put them all on a list, Act 2 is the best, Act 3, and then Act 1. Act 1 gets you started into the movie, and it has this vibe where, okay, this is not a normal Marvel movie. This Marvel movie is going to take you and make you feel like you're back in 2017, 18, 16. It gives you that vibe of the movies back then, and even the post-credit scene, the end credit scene, the whole movie gives you the vibe of an old Marvel movie. And for me, this is a top 10 Marvel movie probably, because I don't have a top 10, okay? I mean, I could probably make a top 10, but I don't have a top 10 in my head right now. But this movie's probably there. You guys are probably wondering, what about Sentry? Is Sentry going to be a big part of this movie? And he is a huge part of this movie. And Sentry is a amazing part of the movie. Sentry's character is in the movie as Sentry for a good amount of time. And I do not like the way they made him end out. Okay, I don't like how they made him, how they ended the character in this movie. I'm not saying he dies, because he doesn't die. We all know he doesn't die, but the way they ended, like how they defeated Sentry is not too crazy, you know what I mean? One big thing is if you're a Bucky Barnes fan, okay? If you're a Bucky fan, Bucky is barely in this movie, and I mean, yes, he is in the movie, and yes, he has a lot of screen time, and yes, he's in the movie there and there and there, but his character doesn't really, in my opinion, go to nothing. He doesn't go into a new character or anything. He just stays the same the whole movie. Not like Florence Pugh's Yelena, where she can literally go from the beginning of the movie a full different character to the end of the movie as a full different character. Acting is good. It's a Marvel movie. What do you expect? The CGI is bad. Only in one scene the CGI is bad, but it makes sense why it is. The MCU is back, and I'm hoping you guys get this video to 60 views. Actually, I'm going to bring it down because, 50 views. 50 views in 2 days. I will do a spoiler review because I want to talk about this end credit scene. Because this end credit scene might be one of the best credit scenes in Marvel. A good amount of the movie, though, is in this the scene I'm showing right now is in this scene right here. And it's a good amount of the movie. And I mean, I just wasn't expecting it for it to be that much. Another thing I really enjoyed is how this connected the MCU a lot. And I mean a lot. There's a lot of pieces in this movie where it connects the MCU, little strays that we really didn't know too much about. One last thing, okay? Before I talk about my fully review. Whoever's living in the MCU, who is living in New York? So many things have happened in New York to the point, why do you want to live there? And where is Spider-Man? Where are you? Peter, what happened? Are you still depressed over MJ? Let's talk about the review, okay? As a superhero action comedy movie, Penguins Playzone, am gonna give it a 8 out of 10. It is funny. The action scenes, I didn't even talk about the action scenes, are amazing. Each action scene is not, oh my god, I've never seen this before. It's nothing like that, but it's a great action scene. And the comedy is there. There's a couple jokes, maybe a couple jokes where you're not going to laugh at, but I mean, it's just a comedy film. As a movie itself, Thunderbolts, I am going to give, Penguins Playzone is going to give Thunderbolts out of 10 an 8.5 out of 10. I don't see this rating changing anytime soon. Captain America, I give it a 7. Right now, if you ask me this, I wouldn't give it a 7. I would give it a 6, and I would keep this one right now at an 8.5. Maybe when Fantastic Four comes out, maybe I'll change it to an 8 or maybe even a 7.5, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Make sure to watch this video, share with some friends if you want me to make a spoiler review, because 60 views, I'll be there. And also, this film is emotional. I want to make that clear, because I'm not saying I cried like, but I did have a little tear in my eye, okay? This is officially my 5th film I ever cried over. A little bit. I only cried a little bit over this film. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. I'm Penguins Pleasant, and I will see you guys tomorrow because I have a Fortnite video coming out tomorrow. Be ready, guys.